Good morning. My name is Megan Edwards of Focus Communications, and today we're excited to get the first update of the year from LithiumBank, which trades on the Toronto Stock Exchange under the symbol LBNK. And joining me once again is Kevin Piepgrass, LithiumBank's Chief Operating Officer. Kevin, welcome back to the show.
Yeah, great to see you again, Megan, and Happy New Year.
Now, to start us off, please give us an overview of your portfolio lithium projects in Alberta and Saskatchewan, and perhaps a recap of project developments in 2022.
Sure. Yeah, let me just skip to our main slide here that shows our land package. Yeah, so LithiumBank, we have over 4 million acres of lithium claims in Alberta and Saskatchewan. About 90% of those are in Alberta. And 2022 was really a busy year for us. We focused largely on our two flagship projects in Alberta, the Boardwalk and Park Place projects. And we did a lot of work in Boardwalk, mainly advancing that towards a PEA. One of the main milestones we met was increasing our resource estimate. We went back and included some of the samples we took in 2021 and increased the confidence. So we're the first in Canada to come up with an indicated resource, and so a combined resource estimate of 6.2 million tons. Increasing the grade to 71.6 in our indicated category. So that was a big milestone, as well as advancing our hydrogeological studies and our knowledge of the reservoir itself, and really digging deep into the DLE and testing our DLE ion exchange provider, as well as multiple other DLE technologies. And at Park Place, 2022, we're really happy to consolidate the entire Leduc Reef system. As you can see from the map, we have essentially the entire Leduc Reef locked up in contiguous Crown brine mineral leases. This is important because Alberta has just changed their tenure regulations. You cannot stake online for brine minerals anymore. So as of January 1 in 2023, you have to go to auction to acquire these assets. And so we're very confident in our land package in that. And again, in Saskatchewan, I guess we completed a hydrogeological study in our Kindersley project as we've progressed that one forward. And based on the the historical grades in the area and the size of the volume of brine that we have in that land package, it's potentially a very sizable resource there as well. So it was a big year for us in 2022.
And you have two significant land packages covering multi-millions of acres in Western Canada. And lately, we are starting to see a lot of other lithium juniors pop up in the area. Now, apart from overall land package, how is LithiumBank differentiating itself from the other players in the space?
Yeah, I mean, being first movers advantage, I mean, we've been active since 2019 doing exploration and picking up land packages and picking up entire geological systems and doing our due diligence and exploration, and really narrowing it down to our two flagship projects in Alberta, from Alberta perspective. And so, I mean, anytime there's an industry that's hot, like gold or copper, you always find a lot of companies popping up and trying to capitalize on those high prices, which is pretty standard. I think when you look at LithiumBank, you can see we've consolidated the entire Leduc Reef system. Anyone can stake around there. It doesn't really make a difference for us. And what really sets us apart is that we've done a lot of the work, a lot of the behind the scenes work that you don't get a lot of attention for, the months and months of DLE test work. We've done that. We've been doing that for a long time. We have a really good handle on that now. So that's really a big differentiator, is having the land package and having the know-how to move these things forward.
And 2022 was a big year for the company, with Boardwalk and Park Place ramping up towards the next phases of development. What can investors look forward to from these projects in 2023?
Well, I think we're going to be publishing our PEA shortly for Boardwalk. What you'll expect to see for Boardwalk is the PEA, of course, and but also results from our multiple different DLE technologies we've been testing. There are several, some really exciting ones. So that's something to look forward to for sure. For Park Place, you're going to see all the learned knowledge we've gained from Boardwalk being implemented in Park Place. We've been sampling. We're near completion of our hydrogeological study, so you'll see results of brine samples from Park Place. You'll see our hydrogeological study and see what kind of scale that project will be on. As you know, it's 1.6 million acres, so it's a very sizable project. And we look forward to seeing those grades come out of the brine, as well as putting that on the same track towards PEA as we've done with Boardwalk. And in Saskatchewan, some of the same. I mean, developing those projects as we go forward.
And Prairie Lithium in Saskatchewan was recently in the news with their acquisition by Arizona Lithium for $70 million in cash and shares, a significant vote of confidence for the space. Now, as LithiumBank has a similar land package in the province, could you discuss the latest updates from this project and what investors can expect here in the coming year?
Sure, yeah. So you can see our South and Estevan projects down there by the U.S. border. The acquisition of Arizona and Prairie are the claims in gray there. So you can see we have a solid land package on either side of those. Now, based on the Dupro formation in Saskatchewan, it's a stratigraphic unit, so we can expect, and we know the geology is similar on our project, we can expect similar grades. There's a bunch of activity going on down there, which would suggest similar grades and similar flow rates and similar geology. So it's an exciting project. The acquisition is a vote of confidence for the area. Still Canadian brines get traded at a discount because we rely heavily on DLE technology, whereas hard rock and salars have been tried and tested. It's the technology that's well known. So to see an Australian group, which are world leaders in hard rock lithium, and they're gaining quite a bit of experience in the brine. Lake Resources is an Australian company. They're working on DLE in South America at higher grades, but to see the Aussies come in and see Canada as a real player now is getting a bit more international exposure, and it's great to see that, and will certainly give the advancement of these projects a lot more attention going forward.
And Kevin, before we let you go, why should investors be keeping an eye on LithiumBank in 2023?
Well, like I said, there's a lot of results going to come out in 2023. You're going to see some sizable resources in our Park Place. You're going to see DLE technologies come out. It's an exciting time for technology. The last 3 years have been a huge advancement and testing with all these things as we go forward. Like I said, behind the scenes, some of those results are going to be pretty impressive. So I think it's worthwhile keeping an eye on our company.
Well, thanks again for your time today, Kevin. We look forward to the from LithiumBank in 2023 and look forward to having you back on for another update soon.
Great. Thanks a lot, Megan. Good talking to you again.